I used to be very permissive and it ended up affecting myself and my child negatively, so I knew I had to change. So here is why you're permissive, how it affects your child, and what to do about it. Hi, I'm Annalise. I help mums build emotional intelligence so they can parent confidently, calmly, with connection and ease. Most of us grew up in this dynamic. We had a parent who was permissive and a parent who was angry. And neither of those parents are very good at coping with their emotions in a healthy way. So we didn't get the tools needed to parent positively and with firmness, but also kindness. Growing up, holding boundaries probably caused conflict. You were punished for them and you were taught that it was rude and disrespectful. So now we've got this belief that boundaries are bad and they cause suffering and pain. But boundaries are healthy and necessary to raise secure and happy children. And by not holding boundaries and by being permissive, we affect them in negative ways, including they struggle with self-discipline because they haven't been shown or role modeled what self-discipline looks like. It can also make children very aggressive or entitled because they realize very early on that if they get angry, then their parent gives in and gives them what they wanted. It also sends a message to the child that they are incapable of dealing with life and the things that life throws at us, and that you are incapable of dealing with their emotions. They're incapable of dealing with their emotions, so they don't know who to trust. It's a hard fact to come to terms with, and I understand because I had to come to terms with it myself. While in the short term, it was making life easier, in the long term, it was making life way harder. So what can we do about it? We have to start with building our own emotional intelligence. Once you are good with your own emotions, dealing with your child's emotions becomes a breeze. You can simply hold space for them and you know what that looks like for your child because you are emotionally attuned to them. But this means you will have to actively be bringing safety to the nervous system. Understand that you can feel uncomfortable and hold firm on a boundary. When you're doing this, you will have to have the mindset that you are capable and your child is capable. That may mean that if they ask for something 47 times, you hold firm 48 times. And then maybe the next time they'll only ask 42 times. And finally, have rules that you actually believe in. You're not going to let your child run out onto the road because you know that they could get hit by a car. You have to be that firm in your desire to hold and enforce the boundary. And with that boundary, remember, you're going to be kind, firm, and consistent.